a bitch.
That's right. We're back. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Phantasy Star Online 2. Not New Genesis. Not yet. Not for a long time, I think. Let's get back into it, shall we? The intro music is so happy. Oh yeah, let's do the scratchies, I guess. Can't skip out on the scratchies. We need a fix, man. We got a gamba. Oh god, they have an urgent quest going on right now.
Dark Falls activity confirmed. Please deploy to Central Alpha and repel it. We're counting on you.
No voice? I guess these characters don't By the way, that will not show up the way it is right now. I have my settings for screenshots to have the UI off. But we actually just took a picture of
a little bonus for you.
Something better than what was on the card. Holy shit. Yeah, I think I like how the picture picture we actually took I think is gonna be a lot better than the one that it looked like I took. Of the scratch card, you know? Okay. Cool. Yes, Dawn Mommy confirmed. they went for the whole thing. They even got the glasses going. So she's like a combination of like a smart Dawn Mommy, basically. She's like a nerd and a Dawn Mommy at the same time. I like that. Big ass eyes. Alright, Pizza's not here yet. Needed Peaches. We're good. I think Pizza's streaming right now too, so they don't need to see this. We'll just get it out of the way early, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. Alright, we got the scratchies. Hey, I like those wings. If you can change their color, I'd want those. Actually, to be honest, I like the wings. Is this like the new outfit that's going on right now? What is this? They're wearing like the same thing. What the hell?
Hey.
This urgent music just doesn't fit the atmosphere you run into here. It does not fit at all. This music is like, holy shit, bad things are happening. And then you just see this.
Hey.
This is what you see. We need a first person mode. That's all I'm gonna say. This game might actually have one too. I don't know what it is. Alright, so we finished the scratchies. That's it. Yeah, we can get the hell out of here. Oh wait, there is one more thing. I forgot to talk about this before actually. This? No. This game has so many, like any other MMO, has so many systems. Hold on. Where is it? I'm looking for the mission pass thing. I forgot what menu that's under though. Shit. I don't remember where I found it. Was it in task menu? No. Shit, I don't remember where it was. Because I think they started a new season for the mission pass thing, and I kind of... Yeah, it wasn't this. I legitimately cannot remember where. Yeah, I can't remember where the fuck it is right now. Not here either, right? No. I completely forgot how to access it. Oh well, I guess we'll check it some other time. Yeah, I legit can't remember. How you open that up? Because without doing anything in the game, you can at least pick up the item, the reward from the first day. But yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember how you open up the menu. So we're just gonna move on. One tiny little prize anyway. Takes a while to switch between games nowadays. Well, yeah, compared to like the way I had the game installed before. But at least it's stable and it works. Not going through endless fucking game crashes. Alright, let's continue the story.
Would you like?
Out of curiosity, what is my next recommended? Oh, we're back to forest exploration. I can actually do these dailies. Cool. I'll do it off stream. I guess it kind of cycles a little bit. That's neat. Oh yeah, I never used the other.
I look forward to your next visit.
Tokyo bonus key gold.
Which
Fuck it,
quest would you like?
let's warm up with that. I'm curious to see if it's different from the silver one. Oh yeah, there's different enemies. I'll do it off stream, it's whatever. I'll stick to the story for the stream. Yeah, see, so now you can actually switch back and forth now between episodes. I thought was really neat. From what I saw, you can replay older story content. I'm not sure what you have to do that. Oh! Quest not cleared, that's why. There you go, if you go to all. I caught it. Sub stories are over here. Okay. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4. How many chapters were there? 5, 6. Emergency. That's number 7. 8 is Advent of the Elder. Chapter 9 is Arcs and Dark Falls. Chapter 10, The Idol and Rampaging Dragon. This one was all... Yeah, this is where it just went all in on Kuna. The whole damn thing. So it's 10 chapters. Oh, that's interesting. Even without finishing all the story quests, you can go back to watch older scenes. That's really neat. Alright. That's cool. Kill all false spawn. Theodore, that's right. Yeah, that's his vow. He wants revenge. Desperately. May 10th, 1400 hours. 2 p.m.
Dylan!
Theodore!
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh, they just... Holy shit. Isn't the warped grass up there?
Oh, hello there. Can you sense these false spawn too?
Oh, he's gone off the deep end, hasn't he? He's gone crazy.
presence is extra strong today, but I don't really see the numbers to explain it.
He's gone full Risa on us.
Something's weird. Real weird. I mean, I'm sensing this really massive amount of false spawn energy concentrated here. Maybe they're just further up ahead, or deeper below. Hiding behind something, maybe?
This guy's gonna be the next guy to turn into a Dark Falls. Like, what's his name? I forgot his name, honestly.
But whatever. All we need to do is take them all out, right?
Yes, Theodore. Let the hate flow through you. Leon's very concerned right now.
What do you say? Care to join me? Eradicating false spawn is always a fun endeavor, right?
Sure. Jesus. What's up with his skin color too? He looks like a fucking zombie. Probably hasn't slept in months. It's only been about a month or two since his friend died. Unable to meet her. 1800 hours. 6 o'clock. I had to think about that one for a second.
You knew her too, didn't you?
Yeah?
She was always so bright and cheery, always picking me up when I was down. Or knocking me down herself when I had it coming.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she did more of the latter, really. She was always getting mad at me. I really miss her voice, her face. What I'd give to just see her again.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I can't. Because of them. All of this is their fault.
Yes. Let the hate flow through you. Man, this is tragic. This guy is completely destroyed. Lost intentions. As if in a delirium, Theodore repeatedly pledged to exterminate all false spawn. As he hewed down his false spawn quarry with impressive efficiency and determination, he began to draw the attention of an onlooker. An hour later, 1900 hours, same day.
I used to work with some more experienced ops who always bossed me around. But ever since I started holding my own in solo missions, they've kept their mouths pretty much shut. In fact, they don't even come out with me anymore. Or even stay in contact, really. Talk about self-centered, right?
I think you scared them off, dude.
They're the ones who made me understand our mission was to eradicate these false spawn without mercy or reserve. Are you worried about me?
Yes, you're going fucking crazy, dude.
You don't need to be. I won't let myself die until there's not a single false spawn left alive.
That's not really what I'm worried about.
If those false spawn had never attacked the Ark's ship, if they had never shown up where she was, in front of our non-combat support crew. But no, it's not their fault. If I had just wiped them out before they made it that far, it never would have turned out like this! Is something the matter? We should get moving. I'm sensing fall spawn up ahead. We'd better make haste and finish them off.
Emergency! Code due!
This poor guy, man.
Completed!
Hey, his bag looks pretty cool. I think I've seen it before. 2,000 hours. That took an hour. What the hell is that?
Well done. Truly. Surprised to see you take them out so effortlessly.
It's this asshole.
You're here too. Have you come here at Shion's behest?
Maybe. What's it to you?
I'm not sure what they are planning, but no matter. They are too late. Nevertheless, I want nothing from you. I'm more interested in our young friend over there.
What's with you? I don't have the time for a leisurely chat right now. I've got more ball spawn to execute.
I like how he's missing pieces of his armor, by the way. His hat, his other shoulder plates, all gone. Like, the dude is literally not taking care of himself. He's just obsessed with killing these things.
Magnificent. Truly magnificent. Aren't you just the model Ark's operative?
He sees it. He's like, yes, let the hate flow through you.
The Falspawn are obstructing my plans as well, which is why I'm offering to help you dispose of them.
Really?
You're quite strong, but in the end, one person's strength can only yield so much. Do you not wish to be greater? To obtain power that dwarfs even the Council of Six? Power to kill. Power that would enable you to kill everything you wish.
Power that would let me kill anything.
I'm a man of many enterprises, so I can't just wait around while you make up your mind. It was only on a whim that I summoned you. If you can't decide now, I'll be on my way.
Wait! Don't just up and decide on your own that I haven't made up my mind.
Hook, line, and sinker, man. He fell for it.
No worries. I mean, part of being an Ark's operative is getting stronger. I will become stronger. Stronger than anyone. It's the only way I can avenge her death. I swore to myself that I'd get so strong that she'd forgive me. I'm sure that she's looking down on me from beyond, smiling.
No, she's probably very concerned, actually.
Don't glare at me like that. He made his own decision. And isn't someone that would respect such an important decision someone you would call a friend?
Do bullshit.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Actually, a friend would jump in and say, dude, you need to snap the fuck out of it. You're being fooled. You're being used. You're probably gonna get yourself killed. Snap the fuck out of it and get out of here. A key to the future. Shion and Matoi. Oh, they're gonna meet.
You're finally here.
Forgot there isn't always auto-scroll.
Sorry, didn't mean to alarm you.
Up.
You've just had a real serious look on your face lately, and it was worrying me.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Matoi. What's up? That's...
Wait, who's that?
Well, she can see her. You can just gaslight her and be like, there's nobody here. Matoi, sleep. Go back to your room. There's no one here. These are not the androids you're looking for.
Yeah.
You can see her?
Should I not be able to see them?
I don't mind that she can see me. She's nothing like Luther. She has a connection to me, like you. So of course she can see me. It's only natural.
Man, it's hard to put into words, but even though I've never met you before, there's something very familiar about you.
Best not to dwell on it for now. When the time comes, you'll come to understand everything.
Oh? I guess if you say so, it must be so. Okay.
You believe in me once more? Or rather, did you never stop in the first place?
Sure, I believe in you. After all, it's someone you believe in.
So they replaced my name with you in the voiced script, basically. It's someone Leon believes in.
I appreciate it. Everything you did back then. Saving her. The only reason we're alive now is because of what you did. Your deeds gave us a future. All that's left is the cosmogenic arms. But more important than that, I must express my thanks to you for saving her.
For saving the toy?
It's odd. It feels like she's there, but feels like she's not. But she has a warm feeling about her, like when I first met you. I'm sure things have been hard on you so far, and you've even harder things to face ahead. But no matter what happens, always know that I believe in you, and that I'll always be with you.
Aw, thanks, Matoi. Well, things have certainly gotten more cryptic nowadays than they were before. The Sacred Dragon Altar. Oh, it's Patty and Tio. We got sub-stories. How the Dumans came to be. Let's just go through them one at a time. Getting a history lesson.
Hey, boss. We sure do bump into each other a lot, don't we? Guess that means we're both hard workers. There's a ton of us. Humans, Newmans, Casts, and Dumons. You think we wouldn't see each other around that much.
Oh, this is where that place finally, oh, we gotta do the expedition for the, Dragon Altar.
But I feel like the only one I ever run into lately is you. Maybe a coincidence, but I feel like the idea of it being fate is more romantic.
Usually that tends to be how that goes, yes.
Throughout the history of arcs, there's all kinds of things that can't be explained and can't just be random chance. Like the origin of Doomen, for example. I don't know how long ago it was, but I heard that some biological remains appeared out of a temporal rift. I've only read the records myself, but it was said that the remains were clearly from another time period. It was like a fall spawn, but it had skin like a dragon. They did experiments with it. And that's what led to us being created.
Oh, wow.
Also, I need you to keep this next part between us.
Interesting how a lot of the origins for races in Phantasy Star games tend to be more artificial. Like they mentioned in Phantasy Star Universe, all the other races that are non-human were also created by humans. They're not just like naturally occurring divergences or something like that. They were all artificially created. All the alternate races.
The remains? Their composition bears a strong resemblance to that of the rampaging dragons.
Honestly, as I just said that, it makes me think that, assuming humanity doesn't blow itself up or it go extinct some other way from its own incompetence right now in real life, I see this being a potential future. Like if we already have the ability to edit our genes in real time to a certain extent, I could see it eventually reaching this kind of point where people could actually like alter their appearance like this and essentially create different races of humans that don't exist right now artificially through like gene manipulation or biological editing essentially. I can see that happening again if we don't go extinct in like a few hundred years, maybe even less than that. So this is yeah, it's not a far-fetched concept. Maybe that's what they were thinking too when they created these concepts like in Phantasy Star Universe and in this game where these alternate races that were created by humans. Anyways, he says the remains, their composition bears a strong resemblance to that of the rampaging dragons. And yes, basically I'm saying eventually we'll have the technology and the power for people to actually become cat girls and cat boys if they want to. As you know, people are going to do it as soon as they're able to.
That's a pretty strange coincidence or random chance, if I do say so myself. But I do enjoy existing, so I don't want to overthink it too much.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You don't want to die. No one does. Alright, so yeah, I just realized we have to do the expedition for the Dragon Altar. This is where it actually, So I did this one a very long time ago, off stream, when I was still doing my recommended quests on the daily for dailies and stuff. That's why it didn't tell me I had to go do it to unlock these story missions or whatever. That was this one, Dragon Altar Exploration. Yeah, there it is. Unfortunately, it was back before I got the foresight to at least record the intro for the place. So Melita or whatever the hell their names are, the officers aren't going to say anything about it. They're not going to give like a little backstory intro. It's always very vague anyway though, so it's like kind of whatever, but yeah, they won't be saying anything because I already did this and I forgot to record it. Luckily, like I've said before, it doesn't really tie into the story that much anyway. They give very little vague background on the area and that's it. You don't miss much. We won't be missing any more though, since like I said, I'm not going to be doing expeditions that haven't come up in the story yet. I won't be doing those anymore, even for the dailies. I'll just do other daily stuff off stream. Not really a big deal. I'd rather do that than spoil new areas for myself ahead of when they're supposed to occur in the story. Kind of prefer that from now on. So, I said that before with the Las Vegas daily that came up last stream. Let me see, what's my stuff? That's our forces. Interesting how they changed the name of the ultimate difficulty mode to super hard. Just a random thought that came to mind. Alright, I think we're set. Daily stuff. Have a drink. Use a booster or food of your choice. I'll do that off stream later. I'll do Forest on super hard again, I guess, for this. Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, I was like, what am I overstocked on? I shouldn't have 20. There. Usually around 18 items is what I have. Like, what am I missing? Party members. There we go. Yeah, see, so no intro. Because I already did it before. Oh god, I remember this being kind of annoying. I'm guessing one of my party members destroyed the ones on the other side? I'm not sure. I just remember the intro saying that there was a lot of Draconians corrupted by false spawn here. This was like almost a week ago, but yeah. I think that's what I remember them saying. About the Dragon Altar. Got him.
Emergency! Code! Attack!
Congratulations on completing the objective.
Completed!
This place is huge. Everything got wiped out already. I guess we're not going this way. Oh wait, there's buttons. So we have to find buttons to push. That opened up the path.
Something's coming. Probably.
It's Sonic. Hey, it's Alucard. Hello, Ashen. Ashen, Alucard. With little Sonic. By the way, you guys remember I mentioned this creature called Sonic Meow? I think it was only that form because of the event. Because I ran into it again after they patched out the Sonic event, and now it's just called Meow. It doesn't look that different, it just doesn't have Sonic's colors anymore. I wish I would have recorded that. I didn't know it was only gonna... I should have known it was gonna be a Sonic event thing. I ran into it off stream again and it wasn't the Sonic version anymore, so I was kind of sad by that. I was like, oh. I should have recorded the Sonic one when I had the chance. I ran into the Sonic version, I believe in the various ruins when I did that off stream before we got there in the story streams. So I don't know if you can hear me right now, Alucard, but I hope you're having a good day. If you're watching the stream. Yeah, it was interesting running into... There he is. What's this? What do you type again? There we go. A little smiley emoji. That dude was like,
surprise, motherfucker.
The situation may change. Be on guard.
next area. Okay, I don't think there's anything in this direction. don't think it's this way. It's like a dead end, yeah. Yeah, fast way to travel if you don't mind using up the photon points.
Unidentified creatures. Stay alert.
Even if there's no enemies.
Your Majesty, code, attack.
Just an Arksop and a life from a planet that keeps being mistranslated as dirt. Nothing to see. Mistranslated as dirt. That is true, though. Oftentimes when people say the name Earth, they're also referring to like the ground in general, as opposed to like naming the planet. Like they say, I'll grab a little piece of Earth when they grab dirt off the ground or something. I don't know if that's what you meant or not, but that's kind of how I thought of it. I don't know. Maybe you might be referring to something else. I'm not sure. The ladies did all the work. I was over in that corner exploring and shit. They killed all the enemies behind us. Wait. Go around this way. Okay. Jesus. Okay, found the way out. This is a giant labyrinth. Made it through. Right, this was the boss from here. What the hell was it called again? Dragon X. Knock me the fuck out. Suppress the Dragon X.
Objective complete. Return when able.
Completed.
Easy peasy. My little macros, dude. The little auto chats.
You
son of a...
It was nice running into you, Alucard. I really like that the expeditions are like these open world concepts where you can just run into a bunch of other players. We still don't see it often because of the fact that, you know, the player base isn't that active for this game anymore. But also difficulty, that's also segmented or segregated by difficulty as well. I feel like we'd probably run into more people if we were playing on like the harder difficulties. But I mean, that'll just slow down our story progression, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, it's actually really neat. Kind of makes me wish I was here for this when the game was, you know, like before NGS, when this was the only game, and it was obviously a lot more active. But unfortunately, that's kind of Sega's, you know, it was kind of Sega's decision to keep it Japan only, and I wasn't gonna go out of my way to try to play on the JP servers for most of this game's lifespan. So it is what it is. Hi, Peaches. Oh crap! I think Peaches just saw the intro of the VOD. Hey, Alucard. I hope you're doing well, Peaches. Welcome to the stream with your token SMH. Interesting hair color. A little
Which
too bright.
quest would you like?
It's a little bright, but I like the outfit though. Anyway. Trying to think if I'm forgetting something. Oh, I know what I forgot. Well, I can always do it later. Selling off junk and all that. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that can wait till later. Clear understanding and determination. Story quest. Lost intentions. Okay. I saw that. You glad you got to show off your auxiliary? Oh, is that your auxiliary, Alucard? Oh, that would explain why Sonic was so small. Yeah, because I took Zera, my auxiliary Zera, out once, and she's hella tiny. So that's pretty cool. I didn't think of that. I was wondering why you could have it. I thought, you know, Sonic was just like this party member you could have that was just really tiny. That makes a lot more sense.
Which quest are you up for?
Peaches, that level 1 dex. Yeah, I fucked up. It was literally a misclick. I wanted to use a disc to learn a technique, and I ended up accidentally feeding it to my mag because I didn't realize I was in the feed mag. You know? Why is that rough? That's an easy way. That's an easy fix when I get to level 100 with the mag. It's not that bad. But yeah. I wanted to use a goddamn photon art disc, and I accidentally fed it to the bag. I was like, shit.
Which quest are you up for?
It would have been way worse if it was something else, you know. I lost the disc. I'm sure it was nothing that important. I mean, it was like normal difficulty level stuff, so I don't think it was something that was probably that big of a deal. I've actually got some nice discs sitting and waiting that I found in super hard mode when I did Forest on super hard the other day, so I was like, these higher difficulty level items I think are probably more valuable. Alright, so we talked to Dubon, the Dumon chick, and she told us a little bit more about their history. How they were artificially engineered. Now we're gonna hear from Mazanami again about the new job, the new Braver class that they were obviously trying to advertise with the release of this expansion of the story, episode 2. Katana breathing techniques.
Well, hello there. I can see you're being a busy bee.
Dylan!
Yeah, how about you?
Do you happen
to be familiar with this weapon type?
I love her hairstyle. I don't know if I
This
said
is
that
a
last time.
katana. It's a special weapon favored by Regius, head of the trio of heroes.
Rekis?
It
That's how you
seems
say it.
Regius has finally decided to show the next generation how to use them.
Oh, Regius, okay.
You could say it's Regius's legacy, I suppose. Not that my skill with them is much to brag about. Now then, I'm gonna give you a special lesson on katanas.
Alright, what do you got?
The most important thing about them is... Well, I guess you could say timing is the most important aspect.
Okay.
Take a breath and unsheath your blade. Sync up your breathing with your enemies, then counter their moves. I suppose that's the gist of it. The reason Regius never taught before was because this requires keen senses and lots of practice.
I would think any fighting style requires that.
If you don't sync up your breathing and lose your cool, your blade will dull. This weapon requires sharp senses most of all. But if you manage to maintain the proper form, the power of the katana is unmatched. You want to try it?
Maybe some other time. Thanks for the lesson, though. What the council do? Huey. What's the council do anyway?
Hey there, Arc's Up. Yes, you.
Yeah, no office Sonic partner, but there is a DLC pack with cosmetics and creative space parts.
I'm Huey, 6th of the Council of 6.
Yeah, I remember, we met.
Wait, have we met?
Yeah.
Because I feel like we might have met. Or maybe we haven't. Oh, this is gonna bug me.
You threw that stupid tournament, and then I never heard from you again. Hey, Zodiac!
Dylan!
What am I saying? No, I won't. Don't sweat the
How you
small
doing,
stuff,
Dylan?
right? More importantly, do you have any crises I can help solve?
Okay, so he's not even bothered by the fact that he doesn't remember me. How you doing, Zodiac? I hope you're having a good, what the hell's today? Thursday. Almost forgot. Oh god, tomorrow... The 4th of July landed on a Friday. Jesus. I hope I can sleep tomorrow night. Remembering whether or not he met you is small stuff. Beneath his concern. Yeah, exactly, Peaches. This guy sucks. He's just like, yeah, whatever.
Even after joining the Council of 6, helping people is all I'm really good at. And I've got nothing better to do.
Clearly. That's all you do. I'm sure. Not throwing useless tournaments and...
Everyone's got things they're good at, and this goes to show the Council of 6 is no different. I can't help who I am.
I might even be confusing him for someone else, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure it was him who did that.
Besides, we pillars are chosen purely based on strength, because it means we're less likely to croak. Short-lived leaders are bad for morale.
Obviously.
Oh? I
He
sense
was really
the
into-
photons
okay, yeah.
of someone in distress. With that, I'll be taking my leave. Farewell!
Okay, take it easy. Or don't. Don't really care anyway. The freshest spirit of all. Waifu! Aki and Korila. Yeah, I remember. I remember that, Peaches. May 19th. It's been a little while since the coastal exploration. Korila says, greetings, operative. I think it was voiced, but couldn't hear it over the goddamn roar. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely that guy.
Yes, but you needn't shout so loudly, Rila.
Aki's trying to teach Rila basic etiquette.
Well, as you can plainly see, this time Rila is showing me around.
I see
She's
that.
teaching me about the exceptional nature of this place.
What the hell ever happened to her assistant? That guy just disappeared. Like, one day we just saw her without him, and that was it. We just never saw him again. That dude just... He just got written out. just got written out of the story, man. Big time.
You were born here as well, Rila? That explains a lot.
Why?
It's just your imagination. Though, Rila, does that mean you were born looking as you are now?
Oh, I get it. Aki meant that sarcastically. I get it. That one went right over my fucking head. Maybe I was just lost in her eyes or something. I don't know what it was.
What?
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he says that to everything he creates.
Master Kamiz, you say? I don't believe I have met him yet.
Well, there's a name to keep in mind. And we're probably back to the main story, because that was all sub-story. Side quests, you know? The sacred dragon altar. Patty and Tia. Flat chest
Now
and
that
big
I think
chest.
about it, we've come a long way. And look, we're at the dragon altar. It's me, Patty. The two things you just said have no relation to one another.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm Tia.
Well,
I was
now you
explaining
just-
where we were and how I felt. It's an info sandwich.
Yeah, there you go. I'm on Patty's side. You gotta chill out, Tia. I was gonna say another way to describe them is airhead. And the person that keeps an airhead in check, which would be Tia. Let's put it that way.
But I gotta say, with the dragon altar being sacred to the Draconians, I didn't think we'd be able to get in.
Yeah, even if we're here to deal with the Draconians under Falspawn influence, it seems they trust us.
This is thanks to you, you know. You're the reason the Draconians trust us.
Oh, that makes me all feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Probably true though, yeah, considering what happened in the story, yeah.
The only reason Arx is allowed here is because the Elder Draconians have accepted you. I think that's something worth being proud of, though it seems like the higher-ups in Arx might be a bit distrusting of the whole deal.
Of course they are.
Well, that's one hell of a way to say thanks to the person who helped us form a bond with the Draconians. I think you're a hero.
Oh, thank you, Patty.
But we need to stay on our toes.
Son of a
All
bitch.
Draconians don't necessarily think the same. Or that's what that girl said. She also said there might be some Draconians who are still hostile to Arx. So, we can't be too careful.
Though I gotta say, listening to her blab on about the Draconians for almost an hour was pretty unbearable.
I wonder who they were talking about. They said that's what that girl said. Maybe we'll find out. A one-sided request. Oh, it's Sarah! Sarah! We haven't seen her in a while. May 19th. The same day, I think.
Oh, I finally found you! You have entirely way too much energy. Try thinking of the people trying to track you down, would you?
I did move through this dungeon pretty fast, you're right. I'm sorry, Sarah. I should have waited up for you.
No, wait.
I didn't run all the way here just to only say that. There's somewhere you absolutely have to come with me.
Okay.
We'll meet up here at the Dragon Altar. I'll fill you in on the day we meet, okay? Right. Next stop is that way. How'd I end up with this job? Oh, make sure you come meet me. It's nothing bad, I promise.
Patty and Tia are a straight man, funny man duo? I've never heard of that dynamic before. It sounds more like I have never heard of the name, but yes, I know what you're talking about, yeah. But I never heard the title of that kind of duo of people. That's the first time I heard that. The title for it, I guess. But yeah, I can see that. Like, the title makes sense is what I'm saying, because I'd never heard it before, but it fits. He says, oh, make sure you come meet me. It's nothing bad, I promise. Okay. Alright. 15 FPS ponytail. Sarah's leadership. Alright, we're gonna go see her right now. See what's up. May 25th. 6 days later. 10 a.m. Hello.
Ah, you made it. Okay, let's head out. It's this way.
I like how we're not like fully inside of a structure, because you can see the sunlight is actually different. There's actually sunlight here. The time does affect it, because we're in the same spot we just saw her in, but since it's 10 a.m., it's plenty of sunlight now.
You want to know where we're going and who will be there? Oh, yeah? Don't be a worrywart. You'll find out when we get there.
You're leading me on, Sarah. What the hell are you doing?
It'll be faster for you to see it for yourself. Plus, we don't have a lot of time. We gotta hurry.
All right. Let's keep it a surprise. An awaited guest's identity. May 25th, 10:30.
Just as I thought, fall spawn everywhere. I guess they're reacting to him. That's gotta be a mess for the Draconians. They're gonna get mixed up in all of this. Or maybe that's why all those negotiations took place beforehand. They were expecting these kinds of attacks, so they wanted to make their move. I swear, what jerks. You want to know about who we're meeting?
Yeah. Why are we here?
I said you'd see when we get there. I know that's not what you want to hear, though. Let's see. Well, they look like a kid. Real tiny. Their personality is jam-packed with things to annoy people. They're arrogant and self-righteous.
Sounds like Claire's craze.
They're
I don't
cocky,
think that's who it is,
even though they never really do anything themselves. All they do is give orders.
Similar, but, you know, probably someone else.
Ugh, just talking about this has me in a bad mood. Anyway, let's end the little chat here and get to where we're going, shall we?
Okay. Sarah's prank. Oh my god. 1100 hours. It's an hour later from the first scene.
Shall we rest for a bit? We aren't exactly in a rush. Plus, it'll keep the person we're meeting in suspense. Being ordered around all the time just adds to the stress, don't you think?
Yes, I agree.
Huh? Why do I obey their orders then, you ask? Well, I suppose you could say we share common goals. Though mostly I do it because I'm forced to. Plus, I owe it to him. To the one making the orders. And to Maria. Were it not for that, I wouldn't be doing this. Sometimes he sends me transmissions randomly, not caring that I might actually be busy. All of this is why I'm making sure your expectations are appropriately low before you meet him.
Okay. You're doing a lot of prefacing right now. getting random texts when she's like, God damn it, I'm busy.
This way, no matter what ridiculously haughty thing they say, you'll get how not seriously you can take it.
Okay. Ciao. Someone new. 11:30. 30 minutes later. I wonder what AP stands for. Holy shit. Fucking flashbang, literally.
Shao, the one we've been waiting for has arrived.
Thank you for taking the time to prepare this space for us, Camise.
Oh shit.
No need to thank me. It is basic draconian etiquette to repay favors. Now then, until we meet again.
So this is the one who created Rila. However, the fact that that encounter with Aki and Rila was a sub-story makes me wonder if that comment that Aki made about, or well, that whole scene might not even tie into any of this. Since it was labeled as a sub-story, it might not even... It would be part of the main story if it was actually going to be, well, part of the main story later on down the line is what I'm saying. But I don't know.
Yeah, just wait. I'll have some good news forthcoming. And thank you, Sarah, for all your hard work. Though I heard all of the things that you said on the way here.
Oh, shit!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Heard everything.
I know. I spoke knowing you'd be listening.
She's like, yeah, I meant to talk shit so that you'd hear it.
You suck! Oh, your parents must be proud of how well behaved their little girl turned out.
I'm sure they are. After all, I had such wonderful role models.
You bastard! Son of a...
If we keep this up, our friend here will expect even less of me.
Finish that thought, and I will mock you for the rest of my years.
Oh my god.
What for? Don't normal people use phrases like that? You're the one who taught them to me.
That's not important. Anyway, time for you to explain. Time is of the essence, is it not?
Yeah. I swear our kinsmen are so talkative we'll never get anything done. Now then, let us start this off properly. Greetings, I am Shao. Thank you for always looking after Xion.
Oh, okay. So you know her.
Well, to put it simply, I'm sort of Xion's younger brother.
Oh, that's interesting. Explains why both of their outfits have that little, like, water flow effect.
And I'm trying to get her released. I apologize for calling you out here. This was all I could do to meet you while avoiding Luther's notice. I wound up asking a lot of Camise and caused trouble for the Draconians, but it was worth it to finally meet you. Xion fell in love with you at first sight, you know.
The fuck?
What the fuck?
Alright, thanks for dropping that bombshell on me, Jesus.
As you may have noticed, Arx is in a bad place right now. They're practically Luther's puppets. The only thing keeping Arx together right now is the fact that Luther doesn't understand Xion. The reason she doesn't use human speech is to keep Luther from understanding her. However, that means when she communicates, she can be hard to follow. My apologies for that. But I have to wonder if you've noticed that her words are gradually starting to bear out meaning. That is to say, she is getting close to becoming human. But that also risks Luther finding out what's going on. I fear time is not on our side.
I wish I knew what the hell was going on with regards to you three.
Which is why I'm taking action and putting Sarah to work. I'd like you to work for me as well.
How does that sound?
To help me restore Arx to a proper path.
Proper path?
It seems like it can't be true, right? That's how I feel. And while I want to say, leave me out of all of this, I know it's true. Xiao is arrogant, and it gets on my nerves. He makes a lot of insinuations, and it makes me mad. But this, it's true.
Sarah, are you aware that my mind grew this way from conversing with you? Every insult you fling my way is mirrored in yourself.
Get fucked, Sarah.
A little self-sacrifice is character building.
Oh, at least she sees the bright side in it.
How wonderful of you to be so righteous. I'll make sure to sing lullabies in your head as you dream.
I can enter the core. You do that, and I'll make sure you fall into an eternal slumber, lullabies and all.
You son of a...
Here we go again. Off topic, and my credibility is going down the toilet.
Yep.
And whose fault is that?
Oh my god.
At the very least, we know it's not your fault.
So they just say you instead of your actual name. And the camera zooms in on your character, and that's how they get around it. That's interesting, alright. But if you're only listening to this, like if you're just like listening to this on like a second monitor, or don't even have the stream up and you just hear that, you're gonna think he was still talking to her basically, when he said you. So it's kind of confusing if you take it in that way, but if you're playing the game, it works out just fine, because you can actually just read the text, which is how it was designed, obviously. So, but he says at the very least we know it's not Leon's fault. Well, thanks.
I know that it's not easy to believe what I've told you. So, let me provide you some proof. Proof that we can change the status of this situation.
Okay.
There. All we have to do is head to the designated point in the Nevarian ruins.
We gotta go back there again?
We can make a slight change to what happened the day that Dark Falls was revived, without anyone knowing that we did it.
Oh shit, we're time traveling, let's go. We're already gonna go change the past.
You met up with Sarah and Maria the day before,
after one
right?
episode.
The place you met them is where we need to go.
One episode later, we're retconning already. Alright.
Don't worry, I'll handle the time adjustments. You just worry about doing things exactly as you did before.
So we're gonna repeat that story segment a little bit?
You'll just be changing a little history. To the outside observer, it might seem like a tiny change, but it'll have a big impact.
That's fourth wall breaking. When he says the outside observer, he means us, the audience.
It's time, Xiao.
But that's the butterfly effect, right? One tiny little change can cause an enormous impact. A theory definitely, it holds a lot of weight when you think about certain things in your own life, like really big changes and things that have occurred in your own life, and you realize they only happen because of one tiny little circumstance that happened to be true at a certain moment. Like sometimes you'll see couples talk about this and they'll be like, you know, we met doing this, this, and this, and then they'll be like, you know, we never would have met if you hadn't dropped your keys at that one spot, and then I wouldn't have helped you like point out that, like, it's always something like that, right? You'll sometimes see people talk about it. They'll be like, we would never have met if I had never dropped that book on that one shelf in the library, and then it caused a conversation between us. Like, that's literally what it is. If that tiny thing hadn't happened, your entire life course is completely different now, because you never met this person that you're now spending like years of your life with or something, you know? But it does hold a lot of weight. The butterfly effect theory. Sarah says it's time, Xiao.
Got it, Sarah. Alright, I've said what I had to say. It's up to you now whether you believe it or not. But I believe.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Well, this is fascinating and enlightening. I guess we're going back to the Nevarian ruins. Or Nefarious runes, sorry.
Notice.
Or was it Nefarious?
Signs of the Crimson Menace have been detected on Omega.
Unrelated
We're going
shit.
to need your assistance, so get ready.
Putting on the Ritz or a change of pace? The hell does that mean? I feel like I'm hearing Zoomer speak suddenly. Like, what is this? I wonder, does this take place right after what we just saw? Let me find out. I was gonna end the stream, but if there's like one more scene related to what we just saw before it like takes us somewhere else or something, I'll check it out. What do we got?
Huh? Why are you staring at me like that? Do I have something on my face?
No. Did she? And her hair looks the same. Well, if she did change either one of these, I don't see it. Is that a new outfit?
Swing and a miss. I'm wearing the same old clothes I always am. It's my hairstyle that's changed.
Oh, it looks the same.
You don't have much of an eye for these things, do you?
Not really. Did you like move the ponytail like a few inches to the right or something?
Well, not that I care. In fact, I couldn't care less.
I guess. I remember it still being on that side when she ran off because I mentioned how it looked like 15 FPS or whatever. So when we first met her and she's like, we'll meet up later, and she ran off and I saw her ponytail just doing this weird like FPS thing, like it was going brrr like that. I swear it's still on the same side as when I saw that happen. So that's why I was like, what? What is she talking about? Her hair looks the same. Making changes. Shall. Okay, this is an unknown location, so I'm guessing it starts the next little story arc. We're probably gonna start doing whatever the hell, you know, he was just talking about. Still, maybe that's the point though, Peaches. Thinking back on what Xiao said, he said sometimes the, you know, the smallest change can have the biggest impact. So, oh, it was just behind her? Okay, so it was more like to the center of the back of her head? Rather than being off to the side over here? Still, I get the purpose of that scene though. That might have seemed very... like, what the fuck was even that for, right? Like, there's such a... That almost seemed like a short, inconsequential scene, but I guess they're trying to drive the point home that the smallest changes can have the biggest impact. So they want to let the player know you should be very observant of whatever's going to happen from now on, because you might not notice what changes or something unless you're really paying attention. I think that was the point of that scene. I'm curious to see what she says if you actually talk about her hair, though. I mean, look at her hair here. Was it really tied back before? It's still off to the side here. Is she fucking with me? Look at this. Did she move it 2 inches? She's gaslighting me right now. I'm still trying to figure out what changed. Do you see it, Peaches? Holocard? Anybody? Her hair looks the fucking same. So does the outfit, which is why I didn't... I was like, I don't even know what to pick. She looks the same. It's in the same spot. It's still on the right side of her head, which is our left. The ponytail, I mean. I want to see what she says.
Huh? Why are you staring at me like that?
Exactly, Alucard. She's gaslighting all of us. That's like, I do pay attention to detail. Her hair was in the same fucking spot. What does she say?
Yeah? I tied my hair differently for a little change of pace.
It's the same.
Bullshit.
I guess it's kind of
Bullshit.
weird, huh? Sorry, I'll switch it back before you see me again. That's not what you meant? You mean it? Well, fine then.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be negative.
Thanks for noticing. There's no point in getting all dressed up if nobody notices, you know?
She's gaslighting the hell out of it. She's hard trolling, mate.
Bullshit.
Wait, no! I didn't mean dressed up. I just wanted to try something new, that's all. Okay, bye.
And now she's all nervous because she said the phrase dress up, which insinuated that she wanted to look good for me or something. Hey, if you have a crush, that's fine, Sarah. Like, I don't mind. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep building up the harem of waifus as I keep playing through this game. Sarah's just been added to the list. You just joined the harem, I guess. And Peaches is like, SMH! I mean, hey, she just admitted she wanted to impress me right there, so... Either way, she's gaslighting. She didn't change her fucking hair. We just saw the thumbnails for all those previous scenes. She had it in the same spot. So... That's why I had no idea what to pick. And I was like, nothing changed. Her outfit and her fucking hairstyle is the same. I don't know. I'm being gaslit. Alright, so we'll start making changes next episode, I guess. So I gotta go for now, but... I actually went over by 20 minutes because I wanted to make up for the time we spent looking at Booba at the beginning of the stream. What the hell is going on here? I like this Lost Lily Pan guys always... They always have some kind of outfit going on. I think I nailed that. Hold on. Shit, somebody moved. What do you mean stop? This isn't lewd, this is wholesome. They're dancing. In a non-provocative way. Just look away for a second, Peaches. I'm still taking pictures of the mascot, don't worry. It's nothing else. I'm not, you know... I swear, that's... Sorry, my, screenshot button must have gotten stuck for a minute there. It was a lot of screenshots, you know.
What would you like to do?
Wasn't really intentional.
Bullshit.
I don't think I need to... Okay. I guess I did level up a few times.
Stop by anytime.
Notice. Signs of the Crimson Menace have been detected on Omega.
Jesus. Peaches is like, I'm seething. I know you wrote seeing, but your text sounds more like you're seething. Peaches is like, I'm gonna go tell Pizza. He's gonna show up. You missed it, Peaches. When she walked in at the perfect... Or were you there already? When she walked in and was like, I caught your ass. I think you might have come in like shortly after she did that. Came at the perfect time. When I was explaining something about a screenshot I took from a menu thing. Like, I won't go into it. From the website in the patch notes with the game. And then I switched over to a screenshot I had just taken in-game at the beginning of that stream. Of obviously less wholesome stuff. And she walked in right at that moment. I was like, damn. Anyway, I'll do my little outro here.
Emergency
Hi,
notice.
everyone.
The Crimson Menace has appeared at the former...
Fuck off. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube. I appreciate the SMHs, General Peaches, and thank you for coming by and showing off your little Sonic Auxiliary Alucard. I actually I like that you can have that. Did you just dress up your auxiliary like that, or is that like an actual, like your auxiliary can just be Sonic? I'm guessing it's a costume thing, right? Yeah, Zodiac, I have to do these fucking announcements. I swear to God, I have to mute this. Well, I have to mute the stream, but also my own speakers just so I can shut them off while I can, you know, while I try to talk and do my little outro. It keeps happening almost every time. They're so frequent. The urgent mission announcements. There's no way to turn them off either. But yeah, so yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Don't die. All that good stuff. We have one more stream of this tomorrow, and then it's back to the PSO1 grind on Saturday because 1.5 times EXP week starts again on Affinia. And I think this will be the last. This could be the last. This upcoming week will be the last 1.5 times EXP week before August, where it's the entire month. So the entire month of August will be nothing but PSO1, basically. Because they're going to have all the boosts active at the same time for the entire month nonstop. It's a costume thing? Oh, okay, yeah. Because I saw people dressed up in that exact same Sonic outfit during the Sonic event in the lobby there. I think one of the people was that person, the little mascot guy we saw fucking dancing, whatever his name was. Panini or something? Dude, I forgot his name. I have to do the anniversary event. Well, I missed out until next year. But I didn't do that. Anyway, I'm off for now. Let's go find somebody to raid, shall we? Oh, you mean for PSO1? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the anniversary event is having all the buffs active at the same time, right? So yeah, we'll be playing a lot of PSO1 in the month of August. Here, let me check the calendar right now. I want to know. I'm actually curious. So this next week, so starting Saturday, that's July 5th, all the way to the following Saturday, which is July 12th. And then it goes into the second boost there. Third one, fourth one. Yep. Yeah, 1.5 times EXP week after this next week doesn't start again until August. August 2nd, technically, but it's actually going to start on Friday if they do depending on how they patch the game and what kind of schedule they do it on. So yeah, this is our last normal 1.5 times EXP week coming up in a couple days. And that's going to be the whole fucking month of August. We'll see how far we can get on this game before that happens. Also, they usually have a scaling aspect to it, so rewards improve as time goes on. Oh, that's cool. I'm looking forward to that, Peaches. Especially because there's a few other streamers and friends who play PSO1 that are throwing their own little like player-made events too. Like I think Lantana said he's having like a little tournament or something on PSO1. He said something like that. He was gonna have it on the month of August for the anniversary event. So anyway, let's go find somebody to raid. Close this out. There we go. Alright. I'll unmute for now. There we go. Alright, bye everyone. Take care. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Have a great time.
Ooh.